Hey, how's it going? My name is Mike, and welcome to your weekly update. First up, we've got a message from Luke Watson and Rich Thiessen about this month's giving campaign.
Well, Happy New Year, church. With the month of January, we're now starting our monthly giving campaigns again. And this month, we're highlighting our partnership with Interfaith Food Bank. And we've entitled this month's giving campaign, Spice Up January, because we are collecting spices for Interfaith Food Bank. And really, they need lots of things, especially spices. But if you want to bring food, gift cards for grocery stores, they will take it. But let's make sure to fill the shelves in the lobby for Spice Up January. So I'm sitting here with Rich Thiessen. And Rich, maybe people are wondering, why are you sitting here with me? But tell us about your involvement with Interfaith Food Bank.
Well, I got involved with Interfaith Food Bank as a board member this last year, so I'm sitting on their board as of early 2024. And it's been a thrill to be part of. I've always, last number of years, I've been involved as in some of their special events as a volunteer. Vera and I have donated there for a number of years. I see myself as a future warehouse food distribution expert. So that could be in my future once I retire. So that's a big volunteer need we'll talk about later.
All righty. Love it, Rich. But for you, I guess you kind of touched on it, but why did you get involved with Interfaith? What drew you to Interfaith?
Vera's work with public health, the reputation of the Interfaith Food Bank is par none. It's exceptional as far as what they're doing in the community. We've also seen it here at the church in past Advent conspiracies. We donated to them.
That's right.
And their efficient and effective use of funds was made clear there. I've seen it in various community involvement situations that I've been when I've seen them step up in various roles, not only in food distribution, but in other ways as well. And so that's why I got involved there. Since I've been there, it's just been some of the things that have been highlighted that, they've won top 10 impact award for food banks in Canada. They're in the top 100 charitable organizations in Canada. It's just been really, really cool to see their effectiveness and efficiency there as in the work they're doing.
I love that, Rich. I didn't know that about top 10 in Canada.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Maybe you could tell us some more of the highlights since you've been there, Rich, for you personally. Like, part of the why I love community engagement is I get to come alongside people like you in our church that are engaged in our community. So I love just hearing about how God's using you and what you're seeing God do at Interfaith. So
cool. One of the things you think about food bank, of course, food distribution. Like food insecurity is a huge issue, and it's an increasing issue in our culture today in Canada and around the world. But food insecurity in developed nations it's really staggering where the numbers have gone. So you think about that. That's what the food bank does. It gives out food, but it's been really cool to see the highlights there. That they do cooking classes, group cooking classes, so the efficiency of cooking together and taking home meals. They do for those who are maybe inexperienced or just don't know how to handle food well. They do basic cooking classes for people who are coming there. They have a gardening program outside at the food bank where they have where they teach people to do their own gardening, and they have they take food that's been donated, fresh food that's been donated, and they call it what's the word? Food recovery. So what they do is if it's about to spoil, they do pickling courses. They do making sauces out of fresh foods. So this whole idea of taking everything they get given to them and extending the life and extending the use and making sure that people are touched by it. I've just been really, really impressed with all the different programs that they're running there to help with food insecurities with the public. It's been really, really impressive.
No, I appreciate that, Rich. really, I guess, in community engagement, our mantra is we want to come alongside what God's already doing in the city of Lethbridge, and that's why we partner with Interfaith. So maybe, we got Spice Up January here, so we bring in our spices and our food donations to give the food bank.
Yeah.
But how else can our church come alongside Interfaith?
There's so many ways to volunteer. I mean, number one, they use their funds well. If you're looking for a place to donate, they use the funds very well. I've been very, very impressed. They can spend your dollar better than you can spend your dollar as far as buying food. So take that for granted. Like, if you want to donate food, that's absolutely exceptional, but they can extend your dollar 2-3 times. They get given so much food. There is such a huge amount of work that needs to be done to work in the warehouse, to manage distribution of food, the sorting of food, the creating of hampers. They have a pick room sort of store that they staff and fill with this food. And then they distribute their food to other food banks in southern Alberta as well, and other community organizations to distribute this food. I just want to take a guess, without looking at my notes,
Okay.
how many pounds of food they sorted and distributed in 2024. Did you look ahead?
No, I didn't.
Didn't. Okay. How many pounds of
How many
food
pounds of food?
did they work through in that warehouse?
So the whole year.
Through the whole year.
Oh man, it's gonna be embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't know, 50,000 pounds.
1.5 million
Yes.
pounds of
That's
food.
way
1.5 million pounds of food they went through. They get donated,
Should've got way
or
more.
else they purchase. They purchase about 20% of the food that they manage, because sometimes they don't get what they need,
Right.
so that they can have healthy hampers that they're sending out. But then they get a lot of, close to expiry date stuff. They get stuff donated from farms and gardens and manufacturers that just gets donated straight there. So it's gift in kind stuff. But they have to sort and work with, and this last year, 1.5 million pounds of food through their warehouse. It's phenomenal.
That's incredible.
It's incredible. And the
50,000.
limited amount of waste that's handled there, they just don't waste anything. It's so cool.
Love it, Rich.
Yeah, it's a thrill to
Man, I can see that you're passionate about
Yeah.
Interfaith.
it's a thrill to be part of.
Yeah. Love that. I love that. So, church, thank you. Thank you in advance for bringing in your food donations. Again, this is Spice Up January, so we especially want to collect those spices, that much needed spice for the food bank at Interfaith, and love sitting down with Rich and hearing about the ministry. Thank you, church.
Thank you.
Are you missing something? Have you thought to check the church lost and found? Our bins and shelves are getting full, and it is time to clean them up. If you're missing your Bible, please go and check the info desk. For all other items, there's a small lost and found bin by the kids' zone doors and a larger area with items near the doors by the church office. All unclaimed items will be donated on February 1st. Men, there's plenty of ways to get connected this winter. First, there's SABC's men's retreat happening January 17 to 19. Don't delay on this one because registration closes soon. You can find all the details at sabc.ca. Second, the men's room is starting a new 8-week series on Monday, January 20th. This is a video series based on John Mark Comer's book, Practicing the Way. This is a great opportunity to be in a community with other men as they explore becoming an apprentice to Jesus. To learn more about the men's room, stop by the info desk, call the church office, or go to efreelethbridge.ca/adults. The third opportunity is the men's breakfast coming up on Saturday, February 1st. Men of all ages are invited to a delicious breakfast and a time of fellowship. To ensure that we have enough food prepared, please let us know you're coming by signing up at efreelethbridge.ca/events, call the church office, or stop by the info desk. We are excited to offer the Sanctuary Mental Health course starting January 13th. This 8-week class is designed to raise awareness and start some conversations regarding mental health. Each class includes a compelling video featuring people of faith who have journeyed through mental health challenges. It also has discussion questions, reflection exercises, and prayers. To learn more about this course or to register for it, go to efreelethbridge.ca/events, sign-ups on the Church Center app, or call the church office. Well, that's all for me. I'll see you on Sunday.